Hey everybody, welcome back to Blood and Wine. At the end of the last episode, we followed the beast into this room, had a little battle with him, and he didn't kill us, but he was going to. And then out of nowhere, this guy named Regis showed up and basically prevented the beast from killing Geralt. So before we do anything, let's see who the heck this person, that's not the right key to press. See, this person was, this Regis is. Who is this guy? Here he is. Emil Regis Rohelek Terzieff Godefroy. Yeah, I do not remember this guy. I think he is from the books. So let's read a little bit about this guy that Geralt called Regis. Geralt chased Sir Milton's murderer with mad intensity. How this chase ended stands as clear witness to the fact Geralt was facing a highly dangerous foe. The killer led Geralt to an old warehouse where it set a trap for him. A fight ensued, and at a crucial moment Geralt was saved by Regis, a higher vampire and old friend. Here I must explain that years ago, Regis had joined Geralt's band of fellow travelers, of which I was a proud part, and set off with us in search of Ciri. Together we lived through many fascinating adventures, and Regis proved himself a loyal friend, the kind you can trust with your life. Sadly, the expedition ended tragically for Regis. He was killed by Vilgefortz, who reduced him to nothing more than a wet stain. Ugh. Hence the Witcher's immense surprise at encountering his old friend. After all, he had seen Regis die with his own eyes. But the thing is that was not Regis's final death, nor even his first. As a young man, Regis had been a bit of a free spirit and overindulged in the drinking of blood. This lifestyle led to him being butchered by angry villagers. Regenerating from that took him 50 years, or nearly no time at all for an immortal. When he was back in full health, he kicked the habit of blood drinking for good. For years, we'd all thought he was gone forever. Yet there he was, standing in front of Geralt in that dockside warehouse. Regis explained he had regenerated and come to Toussaint to find Detlef, a friend. Such were the dramatic circumstances bringing Regis and Geralt together again in Beauclair. They did not have long to enjoy their reunion, however. They could hear others approaching, and Regis, not wanting to risk an encounter with angry humans, agreed to meet back up with Geralt at the cemetery where he had made an altogether comfortable temporary home for himself. This Detlef here is the beast, and Regis says that he's not a bad guy, and that he's not much unlike Geralt himself. Detlef is described as being naive, and he doesn't understand the human ways, so Regis thinks that old Detlef maybe is just a bit confused right now, and that's why he's running around killing people. Well, he didn't exactly say that, but that's kind of what I got out of it. Let's learn a little bit about this Detlef guy. Milton's murderer was very swift. Even with years of witchering under his belt, Geralt could barely keep up with him. Soon it became clear the killer was as clever as he was fast, by entering an old warehouse where he set a trap for Geralt. In this way, Geralt had his first face-to-face encounter with the beast of Beauclair, and discovered it was a higher vampire named Detlef. Look, he doesn't have his claws. A fight immediately ensued, which might have ended very badly for the Witcher, had he not been saved in the nick of time by an old friend, Regis, who put a stop to their battle. After that, Detlef fled away in a puff of fog. And then here's Damien de la Tour, which I read this part. Actually, I already read this part, so I don't know why the exclamation or the asterisk was there. I already read that. So there's a little bit about Regis and Detlef, who we met at the end of the last episode. We completed the quest called Blood Run, which is a surprise. Fight the beast. Let's see. When word of yet another murder reached the tourney participants, panic broke out among them. Geralt, affected by no such emotion, remained on the killer's tail as they rushed helter-skelter through the streets of Beauclair. The Witcher finally cornered the murderer in an old abandoned storehouse. I do not know, nor do I know of, a single soul more experienced than Geralt in this profession. To surprise the Witcher takes incredible guile, yet the murderer sowing terror throughout Toussaint managed just that. The Witcher caught up to the killer. There was a brief exchange, then a fight most fierce ensued. I cannot say how the duel would have ended had our old friend Regis not appeared and intervened. Thus, Geralt's first confrontation with the beast went unresolved. So now we have this new quest here called Le Cage à Faux. I am not real good with my French pronunciation. Let's say it's Le Cage à Faux? I don't know. The beasts and Geralt's clash had been violent, albeit brief. Now, with it done, Geralt could have a chat with his long-lost friend Regis. A higher vampire, Regis revealed that the creature terrorizing Beauclair was none other than his dear friend Detlef. Geralt now understood he was pursuing a truly dangerous foe, a higher vampire, one of Regis's ilk. Then the Witcher and the vampire heard a clamor. A posse was drawing near. So Geralt and Regis cut their conversation short. Preferring not to draw any attention, the vampire disappeared, but not before inviting the Witcher to pay him a visit at temporary quarters he'd established at the local cemetery. You had better believe it, Mare la Chase Longue. Oh boy, I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. My apologies. So that is our new quest. We have a bunch of secondary quests, which I don't know why these are in red. Why is this in white and these in red? I don't know. And then we even have a Witcher contract here. We're now level 40, which means that we have 3 points available to spend. And somebody in the comments, I just read it this morning, had left a suggestion as to what I should put my points into, but I don't remember what they said now. Nothing here is sounding familiar from what they said, so I'll check out that comment again. And if anybody else has suggestions, let me know. I know some or a bunch of you would like me to respec. For some reason, I'm resisting to do that. I talked about it more in my Hearts of Stone playthrough, but this is my Geralt. This is the Geralt that I played all the way through The Witcher 3 with, and my Geralt is a signs user. Maybe a little late to the party trying to add some combat stuff right now, but that's how I'm going to play him. Maybe I'll never get to Whirl, I don't know, but I've got 3 points right now, so I'm at least partially part of the way there. Well, Geralt is just practically dead. I honestly don't know how he's alive. Just going to have a little bit of dried fish. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should just simply meditate and then use my swallow potions. So that's what I'm going to do here. We're going to meditate. Just need to meditate for an hour. Get our potions back. And then I could take some swallow and get our health up to max and then meditate again to get those potions back. Where are we on the map? I am curious to know. Oh, we're right here. So here's where we were. We were at Beauclair Palace, right? Actually, yeah, I guess this is where we were. Yeah, here's where the tourney was. Here, I guess, is where the gardens were. Beauclair Palace. One of the best preserved artifacts of the Elven era, the Beauclair Palace was painstakingly restored and partially rebuilt by the famed Nilfgaardian architect Pharamond. Master Pharamond, a scholar and expert on non-human architecture, is considered the founder of the Neo-Elven school, of which the Beauclair Palace, home to the rulers of Toussaint, is the most characteristic example. Here are the tourney grounds. Tradition is sacred in Toussaint. This fair duchy has a great many traditions, perhaps the most hallowed of which are the spectacular nightly tourneys held during nearly every important local festival. These events have earned fame and respect not only in all of Nilfgaard, but in the north as well. Thus, kings journey from almost literally the entire world to enter the lists and gain glory testing their mettle against each other and the best of Toussaint chivalry. Alright, oh wow. Huh. This is a new icon. I've not seen this one in the game before. Ducal camerlengo. Ducal official who doles out rewards for contracts. Okay. Take another swallow potion here. I wonder if there's anything we could loot in this warehouse. Kind of make our trouble worthwhile here. There was some crap in there. I don't really know why I picked it up. It's just easier to pick it up than to pick through it. Easier just to pick everything up. So I'm going to just walk around here and pick up some goodies. Here's a book. Purchasing brief. What's that? Toy inventory. Tin soldiers, stuffed animals, baby dolls, grown-up dolls, building bricks, jigsaws, knight's outfit, full princess costumes, witch capes. Okay. Here is clue from the horn of a unicorn and the deed to Corvo Bianco, which now belongs to Geralt. Remember, this is part of the reward that Geralt is receiving for doing away with the beast. We, Anna Henrietta, by the grace of the gods, Duchess of Toussaint, do hereby grant Geralt of Rivia, crest of the bridge, the lands belonging to the estate of Corvo Bianco, together with all goods and chattel found thereon. Furthermore, Geralt of Rivia now becomes the owner of the estate and swears to see to its care and upkeep. Upkeep? He is to make it fertile and beautiful, and shall enrich himself from the harvest that the land provides, for his own glory and the glory of Toussaint. Let it be known to all and sundry that in our fair domain deeds of beauty shall never go unrewarded, and the land shall never lie fallow, for both deeds and land exist to bear good fruit. Her illustrious grace, Anna Henrietta. Boy, it sounds like a lot of work. And then this thing... Okay. Alright. Oops. Take one more potion, and then we'll be healed up. And then I will meditate one more time, and then we'll be on our way. We'll decide what we're going to do next. Can I climb? I can. Let's see if there's anything good up here. I don't know. Yeah, here's something. Ooh, gauntlets and trousers. And, oh, here's a love letter. Let's read this love letter. My beloved Clara, you have no idea how happy I am that the warehouse has been closed. How good it is to know each time we wish to embrace, no one shall stand in our way. Neither my father nor your mother. It shall never occur to them we rendezvous in this shuttered warehouse. I already laugh at the thought of them clambering over rooftops like before, or looking through the rushes by the river. Even now, writing these words, I feel how much I would like to see you. I hope it will be like yesterday. I cannot speak for you, but as for me, I would just as well we never set foot out of this, our warehouse, our wonderland. Longingly, your Alberts. I love these little things they've included in the game world. I'm glad I walked up there just to get that. Now I wonder if there aren't more ladders around here that I could climb up. I don't think I see any. I'm not sure how to get up there, though. Kind of dark in here. Alright. Let's meditate for another hour, get our potions back. And then we're going to take a look at our quest list and decide what to do next. Our Witcher contract here, it's only a level 37. This is also level 37, and then there's these ones that don't have any level next to them at all. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I guess there's been other ones that haven't had numbers by them. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm just too high of a level for it? I don't know. There can be only one. Let's see. I wish there was an easier way to see where these were on the map. So I'm going to track it, look at it on the map. Let's just see what's close by. Okay, this one is way up here. That's pretty far away. This one here is... Whoa. Whoa. Way up here. Just trying to decide which one to go to next. This one here. Okay, I guess just the one we're working on is white. And maybe just the red indicates that it's a blood and wine quest. That's probably what's going on here. Knight for hire. This one is right nearby. Let's go ahead and do this one. We're real close by to it. So the Knight for hire one, Geralt came across an altogether typical looking notice. Someone was looking for the help of knights or other strong men. He concluded he met the above stated requirements and set off for the Knight's Dormant Square to meet with the ducal camerlengo. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Just because it's nearby. Can I get out of here? Yeah. What's up, guys? So, sadly, our friend Milton is dead now. That's a shame. I guess I need to run all the way around this block to get where I want to go. Oh, what's this? There's a quest.
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Fine, we'll tip the kid.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
Oh, it's nice to hear from Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
What was with that creepy guy standing there watching?
Quite the fragrant whiff.
That was weird.
What is the pheasantry stew?
Well, as if we don't have enough things to do, we've been given a new quest. This is the letter that we just read. Good grief. Well, let's take a look at that quest. It's called... where is it? Is it a main quest? Alright, I've already forgotten the name of it. Turn and face the strange. Ooh, this is only a level 35. It was a warm summer evening, or perhaps a cool yet sunny morning. The weather and time of no import. What matters is that day Geralt received a letter from Yennefer, who informed him about a most unusual discovery she had recently made. She'd found mention of research conducted by a Professor Moreau on Witcher mutations. It seemed this professor's workshop could be found in Toussaint. Geralt, realizing the importance of this discovery, decided to find this laboratory. The first step would be to find the professor's journal, which, according to Yen, had been buried with him. Let's see where this one is on the map. This one is also nearby. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and do this other one first, since that's what I said, this Knight for Hire one. It's right around the corner here.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Where is this guy? Guess he's up the hill here. This is a neat place. Oh, it's like the sun's coming up, maybe. Oh gosh, look at that view. Wow. Oh, pardon me, good sir. So this person that we're supposed to meet is where? I don't see a door. Maybe this door? Here we go. Hey, that sign was readable. What did it say? It says, the ducal camerlengo. Whatever that means. Somebody's got the hiccups. Locked. Ah, examine. The ducal family. Alright. Nice.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like.
Camerlengo. What's up?
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the ducal camerlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads protecting Toussaint from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a hands, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Cool. What the heck is a hance? I've seen that word mentioned before in this game. Is that just like a bandit? I don't know. The coin to pay the knights, where does it come from?
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Okay. You sell stuff, huh? What you got?
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
So he's got a bunch of books, huh? I wonder if that means he would buy books from us. I know at one point I had a whole bunch of books that I wouldn't mind selling off, but I think I've sold off most of them. Yeah, it looks like I have. But he's not really paying much for them, and they don't weigh anything either, so there's really no reason to get rid of them. I think at one point they used to have weight, because I used to think that I needed to get rid of them, but I don't see any reason to if they don't weigh anything. Plus, they don't, like I said, they're not worth a whole lot. So here's a book called, oh, it's just a book. Okay. And then he sells some diagrams and such. And then he sells all these books down here that, it's not telling me that well, I guess I've already read this one and I've already read this one. But all these other books here, somehow I have not read yet, which is quite surprising to me. What is this? Slizzards Through the Ages? It's a slizzard. A History of Gwent, Curious Customs, Civil War. Oh, man. Look at all these. I don't know if I want to buy these. I'm not going to buy these. I'm going to see if I find these in the game world for free. And then maybe we'll come back to him later and kind of fill in our collection. I think that's what I'm going to do. So why is this a quest for me to come here?
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Oh, that's it, huh? Complete the contracts you took on from the camerlengo. Oh, I didn't realize he gave us contracts. He just said, hey, if you kill something, come back. So, holy cow, look at our mini-map now. Oh, that's 0 of 15. I thought that said 0 of 5. Yikes. Look at this. There's one here. Knight for hire. Okay, so they're all going to say knight for hire. Holy cow. Well, yeah, I guess as we run around the countryside, we will complete these. Looks like they're mainly on question marks, so that's good. I will definitely investigate question marks as I come across them, so I don't need to leave this quest highlighted. Instead, let's highlight this one that we just picked up. It's low level, comparatively, and it's nearby. So let's go ahead and just leave this place. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And we'll just take a trot on over here and search Moreau's grave. So I guess that's pretty on the nose. Moreau, wasn't there like the island of Dr. Moreau? Didn't he like experiment with morphing? Well, not morphing, but I don't know, basically taking creatures and blending them together or something? I don't know. These are the words of somebody who did not read the story or watch the movie. I'm just kind of guessing here, but he did something. There was some weird creatures on his island, I believe. And he had something to do with them, so a little on the nose with the name there, it seems like. So I'm just kind of running through this place. It's quite beautiful. Oh, here's another quest. Come to me, please approach. Okay, who wants me to approach? Is it her? Hello. Hello, Jacket.
My eyes were not deceived, yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me, south in all my fame.
Oh, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gratore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
So tell me a little bit about this Gratore first.
This Gratore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes. From which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap, but he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
I have a feeling this story isn't going to have a happy ending. Let's talk about our reward.
Rarely my wont to turn down a damsel in distress, even less so when there's a prize involved.
Ah, naturally. Why, you, sir, are no knight-errant, but a guildsman, an expert. How much would you need?
Well, I'm trying to save up to buy some pretty expensive stuff, so, let's start here.
Master, forgive me, but you ask much too much.
She's pretty annoyed. Let's move it down here.
A few crowns less, master. A fistful. I beg you so.
Well, we don't want to annoy her too much because we don't want her to say forget it. So we'll go down to this.
Yes. That amount I am prepared to pay.
Alright, so, I don't know, is that worth it? Was she going to pay us 300 anyway? Was it really worth it for the 20 extra coin? Alright, I'll look into it.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gratore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
And where will I find you, Jacket? Okay, new quest, feet as cold as ice. Take a look. Feet as cold as ice. Whoa, this is a 45. Holy cow. How am I going to get up to level 45? How long is this DLC? Good grief. Any semblance of false modesty aside, I can comfortably contend that my songs of Geralt's deeds are known the world over. Yeah, it seems that way. Seems like he's also very good at describing Geralt, because if she could tell just what Geralt looks like just from Dandelion's songs, he must be very descriptive. The Duchy of Toussaint is no exception. There, my ballads praising our witcher's so oft demonstrated valor and honor remain popular to the extreme. So much so that on one occasion, it was chiefly thanks to my works that Geralt was offered a contract. A young noble lady who had learned of the Witcher solely from my thoroughly accurate descriptions picked him out of a crowd and promptly begged him for aid. She was concerned for her fiancé, Francois, who had set out not long past to slay a monster in honor of his betrothed. The monster was known as Grittori, and the lady's beloved had not yet returned. The lady tasked the Witcher with learning what had become of the young knights. Now let's see where that is on the map. That's not too far away. You know, next time we're up in that area, we'll swing by and see if we can't find his dead body. I mean, see if we can't find her beloved. And then, we also had a new bestiary entry. If I press the right button, we'll read about it. So, he is going to be what? Grittori. Ooh, that looks scary. Happened like this. A nasty rain caught me while I was out in the woods, so I thought to myself, I'll hide in some hollow, for God's forbid I get soaked through and catch a cold at my age. So I crawled into a cave, and there inside, something roars at me. Tore out of there so fast, wind had dried my coat by the time I got home. Velis Stale, herbalist. No one knows exactly when the Spriggan called Grittori first made its home in the caves at the foot of Mount Gorgon. Spriggans usually prefer isolated backwoods and rarely make dens in caverns. Yet Grittori seemed to have taken a liking to grottos, giving rise to its nickname. The monster was quite well known among Beauclair knights, who often talked of it as a potential source of great glory. None were particularly eager to actually engage the monster in combat, however. None, that is, except for the young knight, Francois. Oh, Francois. Okay, I need to go back to the quest that we were originally working on. This one? All right.
Whatever shall I do?
Whatever shall I do?
Are you looking to get slapped?
All right, let's keep walking over here towards Moreau's grave. It's kind of taking my time trotting through this beautiful, beautiful city here. There's another quest over here to the right. Do you see that? Look at this.
That Duchess of ours. Have you at least been with her others?
Is it in this building? It's locked. According to this, it's upstairs. So how can I get up higher? Nope. So I want to go ahead and see if I can't find this quest. Because if I don't go now, I may forget about it. So we need to get up. Not sure how I'm going to do that. I already tried to go in that door there. Yep, it's the same door. What's up, old man? Yeah, right. Oh, there we go. Whoa, what's going on in here? You got a barmaid. You got the poor townsman. Here is a barkeep merchant.
Hello. Cheers.
Hello.
In need of anything?
Well, show me what you got.
Mind if I glance at your stock?
He's pretty. Well, he doesn't have a single thing that I am interested in, so thanks but no thanks. What is this, though? Dye solution. Okay. Take care.
See ya.
See ya. There's stairs that go up. Huh. Ah, here we go. Get drunk up here. What is going on? There's,
Order is this? Why doesn't someone do something?
the artwork on the wall there.
A witcher's come round to take a crack at the beast.
Uh-huh. Maybe this guy, Charles Lanzano.
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
I am. Don't think I've seen your notice, though.
Not to fret. I shall tell you, and perhaps you'd care to help. Not free of charge, naturally. The din at the city cemetery. That's my grief. Screaming and clattering fill the air at night. A man can't get a lick of sleep. It all began on the day of Saint Zoltan's remembrance. I recall it precisely. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
Tell me more about these noises.
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night, I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then wag! Thud! As if a mother bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean.
Okay. How much you offering, dude?
How much will I get for this?
How much would you like?
50? 50? I waste my time. Let's see if we can annoy him.
What? Much too much.
This is hilarious. I mean, do this for 50 coin?
Don't believe I have that amount. What would you say to a festival discount? On account of the, tourney.
Sheesh. Why even bother? Look at this.
I don't believe I have that amount.
I mean, just leave it at 50. Ooh, 51.
Agreed.
Okay, whatever. I'll tend to it. See, I don't even know if it's worth haggling.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, master.
Alright, get some sleep, dude. Well, we got ourselves a new quest, Till Death Do You Part. Let's take a look at that one. While strolling through Beauclair's charmingly romantic streets, Geralt learned of a circumstance thoroughly charmless and unromantic. Come night, something was making much tastelessly grating noise at the city cemetery. If we look at that one on the map, we'll see that it is right over here, and that may be where we're going, actually, for our current quest. I wouldn't be surprised, since we're supposed to be searching somebody's grave. Nope, this one's down here. Maybe it's a really big cemetery. Alright, we're going to stick with the quest we're doing right now. Maybe when it comes nighttime, we'll go over to that cemetery and check it out.
You lads are all the same.
Alright,
Do monsters, mamas and papas.
run through here. Yeah, this is a really nice place they've created. Quite lovely. Alright, Lebioda's Gate.
Don't crowd around.
So, we are supposed to search for Moreau's grave using our Witcher senses. Because apparently we can't read The gravestone. We have to use our Witcher senses. Christian Currit. Mistranslation, misunderstanding, misfortune. Okay. That's not it. Patrick Mullins talked himself to death. So we're going to look at every one of these. Martin Callicott, killed by his own ambition. Well, they're all gonna... Yeah. Martin Blanche, head of the Beauclair League of Bards. Philippe Tisserand, collector of Witcher blades. Only had one, but tried very hard. I don't know why I find that so amusing. La Rondelle, princess from a land far across the seas. Well, here I am looking at every single one of these. David Triage, died as he lived quietly. Well, we got a bunch of scurvers or something down here. Not too excited about that, I'm here to tell you. Drowners. You know what drowners like?
Come on.
They like fire. Alright. Yeah, take that. Hey, Drowner, come here. That's weird. Drowners are usually very in your face. Oh, cast, Geralt. Cast. Let's go finish this guy off. Level 35 Drowners. Ouch. Yeah, I didn't take them seriously at all. Brain, liver. Oh, this is a buried treasure here, maybe? Here we go. Sodden letter in an ornate key. Let's read the letter. Letter is soaked through and falling apart, can barely be read. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery, along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that too. So don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember, she was also the leader of our gang, and that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler Mathenberg's shop, so burying Selena with all of the loot is just pure jackassery. Those treasures belong to us all. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. Then you can go drown yourself in the lake, or hang yourself from any branch you choose, Robin. Oh, a new quest, the last exploits of Selena's gang. This is probably a treasure hunt, and indeed it is. Intending to take a refreshing dip in Seidligad, Geralt happened upon a corpse. Unsurprisingly, this quelled his desire to dive into the lake's shimmering waters. Yet on the corpse, which proved to be that of a suicide, he found a letter. The letter spoke of the love that had bloomed between Selena and Bruce, two famed Beauclairois cat burglars. Yeesh. It also detailed the sad end of the duo's story. But any tale of burglars is a tale of their loot. Always a big spender and thus ever in need of coin, the Witcher resolved to find the hidden treasure. And if we look at this quest on the map, we will see that it also is in the cemetery. But that's not what we're doing right now. We're doing this one. Might as well loot that. Alright, let's get back to looking for Moreau's grave. Oh man. That bug sound is pretty annoying. Marquis de Deniche. Wait, I can explain everything. Carolyn Satire. Just what don't you effing understand, you effing see, she said to her cat when it refused to fetch a stick, working her into a fatal rage. Nice. Oh man, how do I keep track of which ones of these I've already seen? This is a fast travel marker. Ugh. Nicholas Swade. Come on, one more for the road. Famous last words. This one's kind of dug up a little bit. Ah, Thomas Moreau, Professor. Alas Cavani alder andol Naev'de, alas alder nankorasen, glorsan e elerin. That's Elven.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dol Naev'de, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin.
Really? No new text here. Use your Witcher senses to look for clues about the location of Professor Moreau's laboratory. Alright. Yeah, let's look for clues.
Damn. Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too.
I guess they did, didn't they?
See if I can find something else.
Let's see if we can find something else. Use your Witcher senses to follow the grave robber's trail. Use your Witcher senses to look for clues.
Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman maybe? Wonder where they lead.
Yeah, I wonder where they lead. Are there other clues around here? Oh, here we go. There's like bones in there.
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search.
Looking that way. So now we just simply follow the grave robber's trail.
Damn it. Trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dol Naev'de, Valley of the Nine.
Check the location of Naev'de on the map Yennefer sent you. Is it this map? Or is there like another map I need to look at? Inventory. Quest items. Old map of Toussaint. Yep, let's examine it. Oh boy. I can't zoom in. And, I don't see anything marked, do you?
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sonatour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Okay. Search for the entrance to the professor's laboratory in the flooded ruins of the Valley of the Nine. Huh. Alright. Geralt soon discovered not only he wished to find Professor Moreau's laboratory... What? Geralt soon discovered not only he wished to find Professor Moreau's laboratory. Is that even a sentence? When the Witcher reached the cemetery, he found the professor's grave had been dug up and the journal was nowhere to be found. The only clue he did find was an inscription on a grave mentioning the legendary Dol Naev'de, the Valley of the Nine, which had been flooded years before by the Sansritor River. Seeing no other way to find the professor's lab, Geralt decided to search for more information in those sunken ruins. So now this is far away. Well, not real far away, but it's over here. So we're not going to go there right now. Instead, we will take a look at perhaps this treasure hunt here, because it is nearby. So let's run up here to this graveyard where we're supposed to look for a treasure hidden in a cemetery.
She looked.
I guess this is the right way.
At least the weather's pleasant.
Alright, find the treasure. Well,
Can't hear anything, but might want to look around anyway.
yeah, this is also the place where the noises come from. somewhere in this circle. What's going on over here? Okay, this is just a door that go. Oh, here we go.
Tracks.
Tracks. That's weird. Whoop, whoop. What is this?
Trampled grass and bloomers. Not the kind of moaning he meant, though.
Okay, Geralt's still talking about that other quest. That's really not the quest I'm here for right at this moment. Looking for a treasure.
Cheap shenanigans. I can't see a thing through these cataracts.
Not finding the treasure. It's awfully quiet. People crying. It is a cemetery after all. Crap. Not seeing any clues. Nothing's really showing up. There is a door down here, though. Maybe it's down below. Uh-oh, there's some baddies down here. You see that on my mini-map? So it looks like maybe you have to do a little bit of fighting down there.
Life's like a nymph. It must be born.
Well, what do you think's down here? How do I get down? Through here, maybe? Well, hopefully this won't be too difficult. Loot! Alright, I'm not gonna loot that. Here are... What? What are these? It's a bunch of them. Grave robbers. They're just simply grave robbers. So I like to use fire when there's big crowds. It's really good crowd control. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, look at this guy guarding. Hey, whoa. Now see. That's why I use fire. Level 36. And now he's dead. Okay.
Noises could be coming from grave robbers. Can't know for sure, though. Need to wait till after dusk to confirm.
Alright. Again, that's not why I'm here. Well, here we go. Here's something. This may be the treasure we've come here for. Orders from Robin. That foolish, flatulence fluffer Bruce has tried to cheat us again, but he won't get away with it this time. Take a pickaxe and a shovel and pay our dearly departed boss a visit. Her kitty face was hideous to look at even when she was alive, so the very thought of looking at it now she's dead gives me the bloody runs. Take the jewels, pearls, and other valuables Bim-nibbling Bruce tossed into her grave. Oh, and if you see the milksop hanging around the cemetery, break his neck, Robin. P.S. Apparently, ever since Selena's death, that kid's been moping near Orlemurs Cemetery, howling at the moon. If I know life, and I do, he's got with him the key to the chest we buried with that bitch. Perhaps we could end his suffering by ending his miserable life in the lake. If he hasn't drowned himself already, that is. Huh. Was it a suicide? Oh, there's a cat there. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow, cat. Oh, here's a little box. Unlock. Journal kept by Quail, a gardener. We completed that quest. We get a diagram for a Toussaint steel sword and a bunch of other stuff. I'm curious about this journal. 21st day of service. So diddling bored. There's really sod all to do here. A quick morning rounds enough to water all the plants. Flower bed in front of the embassy doesn't demand much care either, and so it goes day after day. Maybe tonight I'll take a jaunt to San Sebastian, play a hand of Gwent. 22nd day of service. Blood Gwent. Lost a whole month's wages. Next month's too. Racked up debts with that Greybill Pellegrin. Heard he doesn't let such things slide. Got to scrounge up a few florins somehow, or this might end badly for me. 24th day of service. Overheard the ambassador give instructions to his secretary. In the coming days, they'll send a transport carrying wine bought for the imperial court, along with some unused operational wherewithal. My guess, they mean a sack stuffed with florins. Information like that could be worth a fortune to a lad from the right part of town. 27th day of service. Greybill Pellegrin slaughtered the caravan's guards, snatched all its cargo, had the gall to deliver a pouch of coin to me at the embassy, said it was my share. I spit on his coin, but I'm afraid I'll need it soon enough. I hid what he gave me in a safe place. Ever since old Ralph died, no one buys wooden planters anymore, so his workshop's the perfect hiding spot. 29th day of service. Greybill told me to keep my ears open at the embassy, find out when they'll have another caravan to grab. As an afterthought, he added the guard commander would be quite shocked to learn about my role in the previous hijacking. I stole the next convoy's route from the secretary's office. It's the price I must pay for my idiot idea of going in cahoots with Greybill Pellegrin. 31st day of service. The transport set off. This time, it's escorted by Arnold Ep Bloom, commander of the embassy guard. Greybill's men don't know they're in for a fight against elite soldiers. When he finds out, then it's time to get out of here. Coin I set aside should be enough to start afresh, somewhere far, far away. Mech seems like a good direction. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could loot down here, but, I mean, come on. Am I gonna be, oh gosh, this looks like some good stuff. Okay, I'm a grave robber. I'm a disgusting grave robber. I was a grave robber in, Hearts of Stone. Why stop now? I mean, this stuff's just sitting down here, you know, I mean... And these whetstones, I don't remember these. I'm wondering if they're new for Blood and Wine. Oh gosh, this place is big. This place is real big. Well, maybe we'll explore more of it next time. I need to end this play session right now. So yeah, when we come back next time, maybe we'll run around this place. I don't know, maybe? Do we have a map of it? No, we don't, unfortunately. Yeah, this place is looking pretty stinking big, but maybe we'll run around and explore it a little bit, and then we will move on to, let's see, is it a contract? No, which is the one about the noise? It was, nope. Huh. I don't remember which one was about all the noise. Oh, this one, Till Death Do You Part. There we go. And we'll do that one next time too, so. Hope you join me then, and hope you enjoyed this play session. If you did, why don't you let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you join me again in the next episode.